Alright, so we got the roof built, installed, got our braces on here. This roof is supposed to be legal in both UMP and USMTS per the measurements that were given on the rule book. The rake in the roof, everything is where it's supposed to be at the moment. So we are fixing to build sides, the front cap, and cell panels, A-pillars. And then that'll be complete, and we'll start on the nose and hood part of the car. And then we'll work our way down to the doors and quarters. So let's get after it.
What's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday morning. We're slightly overwhelmed. Got a lot to do because we're trying to get 2 cars ready to roll. Sounds easy, but Chase and Rocky's been building the body. Like I said, it's Wednesday already. You see what they got done. You want to talk about the body a little bit and what you ended up going with here to go USMTS and UMP racing?
Yes.
Talk to me.
Cell panels, big deal in UMP. You know, it got out of hand over the past few years, so they put these strict rules down that makes it where if you're not an expert, your body doesn't look good. So from the back, you're only allowed to be 3 inches over the deck right here.
Okay.
So I've got 3 inches overhanging the deck, which this comes past the deck, but my mark is right here. That's my 3-inch mark.
Okay.
The end of my roof is right here. So what they do is they draw a straight line from here to here, and in the center, or not in the center, but the overall, you are not allowed to have more than 3 inches from a straight line there to there.
Anywhere along here can't be bigger than 3 inches, is what you're saying. So if you were like that,
yeah,
you're illegal.
You're illegal.
Out.
And I had that.
So is this UMP or USMTS?
This is UMP. Okay. USMTS, you're allowed to have, it's allowed to be 8 inches back here maximum, and that allows you to get this, but then you run into the problem that you have all this cell panel, but it's not allowed to go any certain way. It's supposed to be flat all the way across.
And what I've seen them check in USMTS is they put a level across here, and if your cell panel pokes up over the level like that right there, then they make you cut the cell panel off. It has to run in line with the roof and then slope down. It can't come up above your roof and then back down. We have seen that.
Yes, and
happen.
We've seen people have to cut them. We've seen her.
I know, I'm going to say this, on the body on the USMTS, you're allowed to have a 1-inch lip above the deck right here. So we run that a lot, just a 1-inch lip.
And what that
UMP, you are not allowed to have.
You're allowed to have the door 1 inch over this.
Right, just like that.
Like that right there. So with UMP, it has to be flush with the deck. Like that. So we had to take 1 inch off the overall length of the door at the top. That way we don't have a 1-inch lip here.
Right.
So that's the things that we're going to be changing out on the road, is we're going to be putting a new door and a new quarter into something that may not seem like, why are you changing a door and a quarter for a 1-inch lip? But we're trying to get everything we can get within the rules.
Right. So realistically, we could have took the body that was on here, drilled it out, dropped it down to the deck, put a new set of holes in it, and let it eat there. You could. It would have got you by. My point is, I'm trying to say, some people claim that you can't run these cars in these 2 classes, and we're trying to say that you can, but you just got to know what the rules are in each class.
And I have seen UMP guys that want to run USMTS. They already have their body built, and what they do is they build a 2-inch piece, just a long rectangle 2-inch piece.
Tuck it in
behind there, and then you've got your 1-inch lip, and it's popped.
I'm gonna ask a dumb question because I just don't know, but I'm sure there's somebody else wondering what's the 1 inch for.
What's it for?
Yeah, what's that?
My guess is air traveling between this. It allows your air to follow on back. Okay. I'm no expert. I don't know. I just know you're allowed to have it. Okay. So, and I've seen everybody else has it, so we better have it.
Okay, I got you. monkey see, monkey do.
Right.
Okay.
Like this right here. This is UMP.
What's that?
A lot of you guys that's on the winner circle,
Yes.
you're allowed 5. That's something else.
we
UMP,
did get picked off at USMTS by
UMP
Darla.
and USMTS, you're allowed 5 fasteners to cross the back of your roof. Whether you place them right here, space them out evenly across there, place them all over there, whatever.
Is this another one of them? They put 5, so I'm gonna put 5.
Yeah, they got
Okay.
5 right here.
Is that where they put them?
And I'm gonna tell y'all a little speed secret right here. These are the Weir's nose valence. Allen, whatever you would call them. I had the part number somewhere, but anyways, they're taller than a regular. This is a regular one, and this is a Weir's one.
I like it. I mean, I'm no expert, but I see air going.
Right. Yeah.
And I see downforce right here on this left rear, which everybody's looking for left rear drive.
A lot of people will say, monkey see, monkey do, you need to stay to yourself. We look at pictures of your winners while they're in the winner circle like this.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at them, I'm looking at everything around
Yeah,
them,
just
what
like
they're
him
doing.
copying them wheel covers we talked about
I
the
copy
other day.
Ramirez's right front pattern.
Grooving pattern, yeah. I mean, that's what we do, you know, that's racers. That's how we operate. We don't want to misguide any of y'all, so don't take this to the bank. This is just us telling y'all what we're gonna do, and if we have trouble at tech, we'll let you know what's happening. But this is the way we're interpreting the rules, and this is what we're doing. As always, I want to take a minute and I want to thank all of our sponsors. I want to thank all of our fans, and I want to thank all of you guys for following along. I just want to say, us as a team, as a family, we hope that when we go to a track, whether it's Fairbury in Illinois or whether it's Cedar Lake in Minnesota,
Richmond,
Wisconsin, it don't matter where we go. We hope that we are welcomed as a positive influence for that racetrack. We don't want to bring any negativity to any racetrack. There are places that we've went in the past. Maybe we weren't happy with the way things went, but we didn't get on and track bash because we love racing. We want racing to grow. We tell the truth, but there's some things that we just keep off, you know, because we just don't want to seem like we're track bashing. And a lot of times it's in the heat of the moment kind of thing, you know, because once you cool down, you're like, well, really, we're in the wrong. So, I mean, a lot of times it's just best to sit back and catch your breath. What was you going to say?
East Bay. We did hate on East Bay a little bit, but that was.
I don't remember hating on East Bay as a racetrack.
We did
I
say
praised
some
them
things
for
about
getting it in.
their officials about the calls that they made.
That wasn't East Bay. That would be UMP, dirt, whatever.
Right.
Somebody we've never raced with. And,
well, I wanted to say that we.
And hey, we caught heat over that, and I was like, man, these people. And then I was like, well, you know, we did title our video to make people want to click on it, and it ticked some people off. And you know, there's no issues with me with anybody. I have no hard feelings with anybody about anything. And you know, I imagine if that guy does YouTube, he probably understands where we're coming from. We just had to put what was out there.
I just didn't want people to I didn't want backlash off of it.
Yeah, well, there's backlash in anything we say. But anyhow, when a track hears that we're coming, I hope that they go, oh man, great, I'm glad they're coming, and not, oh my gosh, they're bringing drama, because that's not what we're about. And I just wanted to make that clear. Not that anybody's accused us of that. I was just saying, you know, I just wanted to say we're trying to be a positive influence on racing, dirt track racing, because we love it. Pepper loves it. She's excited about it. Just a racing dog. She loves racing, everything about racing.
She loves the taste of race car parts.
Yes.
She loves to chew on anything racing related.
Anyway, back to work. I got work to do. I've got to change the oil in the little motor home. I got to get Mom's grill out and wash it. We got some parts coming for this one. We got to button this other one up. We got some wheels here. I didn't show this yesterday, so I'm trying to get on the chase because he didn't. He didn't.
Yeah, you
he didn't video. These tires came off of our little gray trailer that Rocky pulls around.
And we found out they're UMP legal.
Yes, so we're fixing to dig a ditch, as they would say, with these bad boys. I think we can get some side bite out of them. So anyway, what this is gonna be, folks, we're going to use them as loading tires on our race car. Because if any of you have been standing around and watched us unload and load our car, you are probably like, man, I feel sorry for them people. They're in a bind. So we're thinking those tires are taller than anything that we own, and they're narrower. So that should help us get up above the things that we're dragging on and fit on the rack better. And I had to drill them out yesterday because all that is little trailer tire, wheels and tires. So I drilled them out where they'll fit the studs on each of our cars, and that's going to be our loading tires. And I know that sounds like a lot of work to put tires on and take them off, but the first thing we do when we unload the car, pick it up on the lift, take the tires off. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll be ready to go racing.
So I've been bending out the next nose for this thing, and I reckon they got a wild hair and decided they are going to start putting the door and quarter on. So this is what a UMP body is supposed to look like.
Yeah, that's your new logo.
That's my new logo?
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's it say?
Upside arrow fabrication.
Down.
Upside down fabrication. Well, that doesn't make any sense, though. Why?
Dude, we were just talking about ordering a new pop rivet gun. And you said, I gotta wait till I get paid again. I said, didn't you just get paid on that job you did?
I did.
You was upside down on it, cat.
Did I miss that bad?
No, we just stuck it up there.
Okay. Anyways, this is what y'all call work.
Can I have
This
that?
is it.
Can you have that clamp? All right.
Oh, sorry, right?
All right.
He said it like 4 times politely, and you just busy admiring your work.
There it is.
There it is.
I could add something to it, but it wouldn't be nice.
So here's our wrap for Fairbury.
Yep, that's it.
They're gonna call me the upside down car.
Hopefully you don't turn it right side up.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go
Let's
there.
see. We don't want to see that. Right?
Whoa!
Rock.
No, ma'am, Rockies are still together. That's right here.
Rocky.
Come on.
Okay.
All right, we got the oil change done on the motorhome. We got the grill washed. Got Chase working on the body. And Rocky and I are finishing up the metal table. Putting this underlayment, I think is what they call this, wood down in here for the sheet metal to slide on.
Wait. We're gonna have to whack
Gotta
this
cut
one.
it, huh? Yep.
Sorry.
Cut. We'll edit that out, Rock. I guess I could put the phone down to help you. Anyway, I'll throw it up on a time lapse, but we're putting this down in here for the sheet metal to slide on. And ultimately, we're trying to get to that stuff over there. That's the top, the big stuff. So hopefully, in just a minute, we'll be putting it on. All right, so me and Rocky are done, and now Chase has showed up. What else is new?
That time lapse will show otherwise.
Oh yeah. But anyway, this is the finished product. We got a little couple more screws to put in this thing. Are they locked? There we go.
I had the corner locked.
He's gonna roll it out and blow the dust off of it. I wouldn't do that. Oh, maybe.
Stick around, I'll keep.
Yeah. Look at that garbage eating dog. Look at that garbage eating dog.
That's a cat.
Cat did that?
That's down along the hill.
Yeah. Where's she at? Yeah. We should have named her Peanut.
What you doing, Buster?
What you got there, Pepper? You bringing that to me? No?
Alright, we're letting our air out.
Yeah, I feel it getting hot in here.
Some people you just can't help.
No, you can't.
Come on in with it.
I'd rather my floor.
So this has been a project in the making for a long time, and I know y'all have seen bits and pieces of it along the way, and I am glad to say
Some people were counting every
I'm done.
video. Let us know how many videos this thing is without.
yeah. And it's like anything else. It ain't all the way finished, but it's darn close to finish, and I'm out. It's on him now. So there we go.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Rock. Alright, so the trailer's still a mess. I'm fixing to get out here and clean this. Not everybody can sit in the truck while some people work. So I'm gonna get this done out here because I've waited long enough to give him a shot to do it himself. He ain't getting it done. So I'm fixing to get after it right here.
Hey, if you want, we can trade jobs.
What?
I'll wash this while you build a hood.
Yeah, right.
I'm for real. You can build a hood.
I know I can. Be a lot easier than what I'm fixing to do.
Then do it.
You got it, boss.
Little matches 2.0 right here.
We hope.
Yeah, we hope. Nothing will be able to replace her. Alright, so doors and quarters and everything's pretty much complete. Besides, we got to start bracing this out. And that's the other thing, that's the other difference between UMP and USMTS that I personally don't care for, but I understand, is the bracing. USMTS, you're allowed to be, I believe, 82 inches wide in front of the front tires and stuff like that. UMP, you're only allowed to be like 78, somewhere in there. I'm not for certain, but my point is you have to be narrower for UMP. And with that, for us, you know, we've got all of our pre-cut Weir springs still right here. And we've got to try to figure out what'll make that happen. What'll make that legal. What'll fit that rule book. But we're going to get it. I think we might also tuck the door. We might pop rivet the door to the frame rail. What y'all think? No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be. They do it though. I've seen a few cars with it. Anyways, we are fixing to put the left side door and quarter on. So here we go. We'll put y'all up on a timeline. One other thing, we have a special visitor that'll be here in any minute now. Pretty cool dude. Does a lot of good stuff for us. I think y'all like him. So he'll be here shortly.
I mean, that camera don't even pick that up.
Okay, so I told everybody that we had a special visitor coming and he was going to come and see us. And I did. I told them all that I had a special visitor coming.
Sorry.
My special visitor was going to be Jeremy Idle with Lookout Graphics. But,
We met him at the tractor supply.
Right, there you go.
Great guy.
We're all great meetings happening.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we have our wraps for the Prairie Dirt Classic and then our 3-night USMTS swing. And there's two things that I love. Orange, or three things that I love. Purple, orange, and carbon fiber. And guess what we've got here?
He loaded you up.
Purple, orange, and carbon fiber.
So
I'm
did
excited.
you get to see this wrap ahead of time before it was printed?
He saw a picture of
Did
it.
you see
Pictures don't do it justice. I saw it and I was like, I don't know, but seeing it like this,
Look better on the car.
yes. We're gonna have something here. Anyways, every single one of my wraps, I'm like, it can't get any better. This is the best.
Jeremy, Tyra, thank y'all very much. We change looks 5, 6, 8, 15 times a year. Thank y'all.
When you gotta put a new body on 5, 6 races, you might as well change your look.
I was fixing to say, it's not because we want to.
It's because our driver is abusive. Now, left sides, like the left side door and quarter.
Watch what he'll come in that first lap, just left side. Just
All the
ripped
left
off.
side being peeled off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tow
But-
truck will come in behind him and throw her panels out.
You can look at our recent left sides, and I'm telling you, they're straight.
Chase,
I'm sorry, Jeremy.
you finished a USMTS race with no left rear quarter panel, so you tear everything.
The
All of it.
left door.
Oh my god.
Still has a door. If it would have had a fender, you'd have ripped it off. Anyway, just be quiet. Just keep
It's
racing.
not intentional.
Yeah.
What did you lose, Rocky?
They're all right here. The other three.
All right.
Alright, so we have our West Trucking A-Mod wrap that we will be running at the Prairie Dirt Classic installed on the right side. For the most part. We got one more sticker right here, but anyways, it doesn't really show up on camera as well as it does in person or out on out in the open, I think this thing's gonna be fine. And it looks kind of funky because the door's not where it's supposed to be, but yeah, once we get it where it needs to be, I think this thing's gonna look good. Let us know down in the comments down below what you think. And that sparkly orange on that purple and carbon fiber. All right, we'll catch y'all tomorrow. All right, what's going on, everybody? It is Thursday. We, like I said last night, around 10 o'clock, we drug up for the day, but we got this on, and Rocky is not here yet. I'm sure he's trying to get his sleep schedule back because we've been working a lot later than normal. But while he's not here, I've been building the second body for us to put on for USMTS out on the road. And some may say, well, that's a lot of work, whatever, blah blah blah. Well, here's the thing, I could run this UMP body with USMTS legally, but we're trying to, we're allowed this, we're allowed more bow in the cell panels, you're allowed more stuff. So we want to take advantage of the things that we're allowed on the body to make sure we get everything. But back to it, you can be competitive just like this. So anyways, that's what I'm working on. So we'll throw y'all up on a time lapse, cut this cell panel out, bead roll it, and throw a sticker to it. Alright, so the wrap is finally complete on here. I think it looks pretty good. Now we are fixing to throw up the doors and quarters that we bent and put them on the table and stick the wrap to it on the table. That way we have the wrap already installed on our doors and quarters, and we can go ahead and put these in Rocky's trailer and have them ready. So that's what we're fixing to do. We'll put y'all up on a time lapse, and here we go.
All right, folks. So I found these two come straggling in after lunch, and I was over clearing some land. I was clearing some land.
Where's he been?
Who found who?
We put a whole wrap on, went to lunch, and then showed back up, and this cat, I've been working, blah, 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 and they finally decided to show up and work.
We love him.
So anyway, as y'all know, a couple years ago, we purchased some land out back, and
It ain't even been a couple of years. That was last year.
was it last year? I thought it was a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Last year, it was last year.
All right. Well, anyhow, time's flying by for me. I've lost track of time. Maybe it ain't been that long ago.
Last fall. Or spring.
So we purchased 30 acres south of us, adjoined to our 5 acres, and then we got like 600 acres over to the east of us of national forestry that our land borders up against, and our back piece of 30-acre land is a narrow piece that's really, really deep. And piece right here to the west of us just came available. It's a 5-acre tract, just like what we have up front here. And anyway, we purchased it, and we purchased it in hopes of flipping it and making some money off of somebody. No, we
I heard y'all was selling it at half price to me.
yeah, right. That ain't happening. That ain't how I roll. That's gonna be Chase's first big boy purchase, I believe. We're gonna owner finance it to him and let him make payments, and let him own that little
Dude,
5
I'm so
acres right
far
here beside
behind
the
on y'all
shop.
right now on
No,
other
you
payments.
Oh, on the merchandise?
On merchandise, I'm steep right now. I
but
gotta
the
get
thing
back.
about that, I gotta say this, and we know this from being in business for all these years. If you don't have it, you can't sell it.
That's a
We
fact.
had to buy a whole bunch of merchandise to go to Fairbury and to go on this three show hitch with USMTS. Then we're turning around and doing some more traveling later in the year. So we had to put in a huge merchandise order because the last few times that we've been out of town, we've not had more than what we did have for sale. So, and Cedar Lake wiped us out. So we, yeah, you owe us a few dollars, but if these people will buy some merchandise either off your
Yeah, if
website
y'all can just
or
get me to the yellow, then I can start making payments on my property.
on your
This
new
is-
property.
This is the same two guys that just a while ago you informed you were putting fence on
10-foot tall
Yeah,
fence
yeah,
on
the
both
east
sides.
and west
I don't
side.
know.
And
if
said
you
we
showed
better
them.
not peek over
Stick
the
our
top.
head over it.
I told them about the story that they told me when I was 4 and 5 years old about minding my own business. About the kids that was at the daycare and they was counting. 10, 11, 11. What this dude walking down the sidewalk's like, what are they counting? Well, there's a little hole in the fence. He stuck his eye in that hole and they poked him in the eye.
I started
12,
hollering 12. And what's
So-
the moral to that story is
The
what?
moral of that story is I'm putting a 10-foot fence up and I dare y'all
No.
to put y'all's eyes over
The
it.
moral to that story is mind your own business.
Watch your own property.
That's right. Keep your eye out of somebody else's fence hole. So, anyway, yeah. So I might be more excited than you are because I
Oh,
don't
I'm
think
very
it's sunk
excited.
into you.
No,
that-
it's sunk in, but I'm just sitting here like, how am I gonna?
I
get
didn't
it?
want to buy the land. Adrian didn't want to buy the land, but we definitely wanted it because it is adjoined to our homestead here. So, so there you go.
Very wise decision.
It's very.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that I always tell my kids if I could go back, one thing I would do is invest in land because it has done nothing but went up in
Increase.
value my entire life.
And they're not making it anymore.
No, they're not making it anymore, and every piece of land that I can look at that I even considered purchasing in my lifetime that I said, oh, that's way too much. It's worth 4 times that much today. So, land increases in value better than any savings account interest
Yeah, that's
that you'll
the other
ever
thing.
get.
Absolutely.
So, good investment, Chase.
Very.
And I'm not just trying to sell you, Cat.
He really
No, I'm excited.
He really don't
I
like
just-
you.
Yep. All right. Well, look like y'all got it going on.
Uh,
Did you video Charles any earlier or pit guy?
we
Our
had
new
him on
pit
time
guy?
lapse. We had him on
Man.
time lapse.
So we
I figured we was gonna get a lot of him.
yeah we'll be introducing him soon if everything works out. Charles is going with us to Fairbury and to
Yeah, I don't know
81
if
Speedway, Humboldt, and Lucas Oil Speedway when we make that run. He's going to be with us. And Bubba Trotter as well. Bubba's supposed to be with us. So it'll be Rocky, Bubba, Charles, Chase, myself, Adrian, Ruby, Avery, all of us, the whole crew. We coming.
Now, Bubba watches our videos but won't answer a phone call. So this is my note to Bubba right here. I've called you 4 times in the past 2 weeks and you haven't answered. We're waiting for you to show up. It's been a minute. You need to show up.
Where you at, Cat?
Yeah, where you at?
You know what he's going to say.
Anybody that knows Bubba personally knows that his phone's liable to be on this property.
Yeah, it might be here. We
It's
may
still
be.
in that damn camper.
Yeah, could be. All right, so Bubba, we waiting to hear from you, son. Confirm whether or not you coming with us or not. Last we heard you was, but we ain't heard nothing else from you.
Yeah, you disappeared.
Y'all got this figured out.
We pray. That's liable to look like this when it goes on the
Man,
car.
I don't know. I think if you put it on flat, it's got to go the way it's got to go, huh? We'll see.